this is Mr. Kelvin, and welcome to Saturday Storytime. Now, I know I'm kind of a new face to you all, but I want you to know I'm happy to be here, and genuinely thank you so much for welcoming me into your home. Now, before we get into our story, just a quick question. Do you know that you all are awesome, regardless of who you are or where you're from? Now, give yourself a thought. Maybe it's yes, absolutely. Maybe it's just like, I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelvin. Either way, keep that question in your head, because we're going to talk about it a little bit in this story. The story that we're going to read is called Rock What You Got, and this is by Samantha Berger, illustrated by Kara Scoet. Okay? All right, let's get started in this story. It's very colorful. Once upon a blank piece of paper, where anything could happen, an artist picked up a pencil and started to draw. Do you like drawing? I like drawing a lot. She drew a face and a body and 2 feet. Then she gave her drawing a name, Viva, meaning life. The artist sighed deeply. Something wasn't quite right. So she decided to erase her drawing and start again. But she looked so cute. Let's see. But before she could, Viva grabbed the pencil and tried to stop her. Can you imagine if what you tried to draw, actually tried to stop you from erasing it? That'd be incredible. But look, she got the pencil and she's writing a message to the artist.
Excuse me, lady, artist, ma'am, but I like me the way I am. Before you change one line or dot, can I try to rock what I got?
Well, let's see. What is Viva gonna rock? The artist thought, but decided not. What exactly didn't she like? Aha! It was the hair. Viva's hair is wonderful. Maybe if the hair was different, this drawing could work. So she turned the page. So let's turn our page. My goodness, look at all these different hairstyles. And try changing the hair. We've got some Rapunzel hair. We got Afro Puff over here. Green Afro Puff, I don't even know what's going on. It's like a cotton candy store over here. Rainbow hair. But after all the trying, it was still Viva on the page. She had more to say.
Rock what you got and rock it a lot. Look at what is, not what is not. Find what is yours and carve out your spot. Take it and own it and rock it a lot.
Those are some important words. Very important words. The artist thought, but decided not. What exactly didn't she like? Aha! It was the body. What are you talking? That's wonderful. Maybe if the body was different, this drawing could work, thought the artist. So she turned the page. Let's see. Goodness gracious. And tried changing the body. Look what we got. We got a mermaid over here. The ball Cinderella type dress. Ballerina over here. Oh, look at that. Muscles. Muscle up, Viva. Very cool. But after all the trying, it was still Viva on the page. And she still had something to say.
Everyone has their own special thing. Find what is yours and bring what you bring. Find your own voice and sing how you sing. Find your own oomph and find your own zing. Be your best you and rock what you got. Don't let anyone say what you're not. Live in this world and make your own spot. Take what you've got and rock it a lot.
Very important words. Very true words. The artist thought, but decided not. What exactly didn't she like? Aha! It was the background. The background. Okay. Maybe if the background was different, this drawing could work, thought the artist. So she turned the page. Let's turn ours. And tried changing the entire background. And she drew an enchanted forest with a dazzling palace, wild unicorns, and a handsome prince in full color. Look at that little prince. On the stallion that is a unicorn. My goodness. And there's Viva all the way up there in the tower. But after all that, it was still Viva on the page. And she was still saying that same familiar thing.
Rock what you got and rock it a lot. Don't let anyone say what you're not. Find what is yours and carve out your spot. Take it and love it and rock it a lot. You is there a chance that you forgot?
Forgot what? And the artist thought, was there a chance that she forgot? The title of that book right there. It's what we're reading. Rock what you got. There was, because she was the one who had written it a long time ago, when she was just about Viva's age. The artist made herself a promise never to forget again. And she decided Viva was perfect just the way she was, rocking exactly what she had. Then together they turned the page, where anything could happen. And that is the end of our story, Rock What You Got. Now, near the end of the book, the artist said that Viva was perfect just the way she was. And that is the same thing for you all. That question that I asked you before, of course you're awesome, regardless of where you are from, regardless of who you are. I know sometimes we don't necessarily like all aspects of ourselves. Sometimes people really want to just change who they are completely. But it's important to remember that who we are, regardless of the little mistakes that we make, are what makes us up. It makes us still worthy of rocking what we've got and remembering that we are perfect the way we are. All right? So, now, we always have to do a craft with our Saturday story times. So this time we're going to be doing a self-portrait, but a silly one. Now, you don't have to even look like you in this, okay? You know how Viva had like muscles and stuff like that? I have an owl friend right here, as I don't fall over off my chair, right? So our owl friend, you could have your head right up here where the owl's head is, and you could have wings, you could be a dragon, you could be a box of tissues. Like whatever you want to be. Just draw yourself. But I'm going to lead that while doing a self-portrait of me, so you can get a little bit of an idea. So, we're going to cut away for a moment, and then I'll be right back. See you soon.
Alrighty everyone, it's time for our silly self-portrait. Now, I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible so that we can have our creativity shine however our artistic abilities are. So, I like to start out with a little circle, and if you have a mirror, you can look at yourself to see if you can do like a, see if you can replicate what you see in the mirror, but I'm just going to keep it simple, make a little face, a little mustache, a little beard, little eyes and circles and such. And that's me, basically. Now, it's a silly self-portrait, so I'm going to give myself a massive head of hair. Looks like broccoli. Yeah, looks like broccoli. Then I'll start with, like, my stick figure body over here. Very nice. And maybe I'm going to give myself a puffy coat, because I actually do have a puffy coat. It's like yellow. Yes. Then give myself little hands. And then I'm actually going to go a little crazier and give myself some frog legs. Yes, going to give myself some frog legs. They actually kind of look like chicken legs, but that's okay. That's quite all right. It's quite all right. And that's basically the silly self-portrait. Now, I gave you some colored pencils in the kit. So, various colors. So, first I'm going to start coloring like where I need to. And then as we do this, let's first remember that you can be as crazy as you want with this. Like I had said before, it doesn't have to even look like you at all. This is an opportunity to just, what do you want to be? You can be from anything from like you as like a firefighter, you as a dragon, doesn't matter. It's how you want to be. And then you can take your time coloring it, and you can feel free to share as well. And I always like to encourage signing your artwork after you're done, because, you're an artist too. It's important to sign it. It's always important to remember that you're an artist too. Yes. Oh my goodness, I really do look like a piece of broccoli here. This truly is a silly self-portrait here. Oh my goodness. Now, remember though, you gotta love who you are, regardless of your differences, okay? And that is how you're going to be able to shine. Just remember that. And that's Mr. Kelvin for your self-portrait. See you next Saturday story time, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye now.